Welcome to Morning Coffee with Dr. Stephanie. I am Dr. Stephanie D. Barnes, and by day, I am a healthcare innovation attorney, but I am always the liberated lawyer. And I am committed to helping high achieving women experience a life that is joyful, meaningful, and fulfilled. Life is too long to be unfulfilled. And I've got a question for you. What's in your cup? As busy CEOs of our lives, we are always filling the cups of others. We fill the cups of our loved ones with inspiration and motivation. We fill the cups of our teams in the workplace, in the marketplace with motivation and encouragement. But what is left for us? You cannot give from an empty cup. So here's a little something for you so that you can serve others from the overflow. And today, I want to fill your cup with the real you. Many times when we are asked who we are, we respond with what we do for a living. We mistake our identity for our occupation. Or worse, we confuse our worth with our material value or societal status. And true, what we do is a part of who we are. I am the liberated lawyer. But if my law career went away tomorrow, I would still be fabulous. We have to embrace who we are. The real me is fabulous, regardless of what I ever do for a living, regardless of my status, my career, or my net worth. The real me is me in all situations. So, who is the real you? What is your identity? And we miss out on defining our identity when we refer to our sense of who we are as an individual by what social group we are. And certainly that is a part of our identity, but it is not our identity. We may be a member of the group that is single, married, divorced, straight, gay, liberal, conservative, Christian, Muslim, whatever. We can be a member of those groups, but we still are an individual. We can also sometimes base our identity on the sense of how others perceive us or label us, whether they think we're cool or nerd, although I think being a nerd is quite fabulous, whether we're an influencer, an outcast, etc. Other people's impressions of us can, if we allow them to, determine or define our identity. But I want to encourage you to identify yourself in the terms that describe the real you, who you are, regardless of what you do, what group you're in, or outside of. Here are 7 ways to define you in an authentic and beautiful way. Number 1, what are the distinctive qualities or traits that make you unique? That's the real you. Number 2, how do you feel the most natural and effortless? How are you? Who is that person when you feel the most natural and effortless? Number 3, what are the values that define your life that allow you to influence the lives of others? Number 4, what would people know is true about you if you lost everything, all of your material indicators, your job, your career, where you live, etc.? What would people know to be true about you? Number 5, what is the consistent trait that shows up wherever you are? You can't even help it. It shows up so consistently. Number 6, who is the person you desire to see looking back at you in the mirror? Who is that person? And number 7, who is the person that gives you the greatest peace, the greatest joy, and the greatest sense of purpose? When you begin to answer those 7 questions for yourself, you will be able to find and show up as the real you. So as you go throughout this day, in a world that wants to define you by standards that are meaningless and fleeting, choose to define yourself for yourself and choose to show up as yourself unapologetically. You don't need to be anyone else. You don't need to impress anyone else. And you don't need to live up to anyone else's standards. You are a grown ass woman. Be you. Be the real you every day and feel good when you show up as the person you were meant to be. Here's to the real you. Mm, mm, mm. I hope that you have enjoyed this morning's coffee. And of course, if you are a woman who's looking to find the real you and you need a little help, holler at your girl. Let's have a revelation conversation where we can begin to peel back the questions and answers that will lead you to the real you. And remember, life is too long to be unfulfilled. Until next time.